They are playing the cards, and I have seen in the casinos, the elderly ladies, they are sitting over there with $1 bill and maybe 50 of that, and they'll be putting into that and they'll play for some time. Whole day they are passing, spending $50. Next day again coming. By that way, they are engaged. And slowly they develop a company over there, and other group. They will go together for a cup of coffee and chatting, coming back again, sometimes napping over there, passing time. And a time comes in the life when passing time is a very difficult time. But suppose you make a routine from your early life that these are the things we should do. Early morning we'll get up and then we'll do these, then we'll do these. Like that, you make a wonderful routine. That is called karma. And in that, you are going on getting the benefit of performing. So karma, so akarma is as maximum possible, we have to stop akarma. But majority of the people everywhere in every society, we spend our time in akarma. And some people for vikarma, how to create problem for other people. So that way always it goes. How to create problem for others. Think of those who are actually surviving on others' money. So they will be planning how to loot, how to create problem, and from the morning itself, they're going on planning, all because. And then afterwards, when they suffer, and we say, oh, look at these people are suffering. They're suffering because of that. Though we should feel, but at the same time, we should know the cause and effect. Without the cause, there is no effect. So why this man is suffering, there must be a cause. And if we knew the cause, we'd have lost our sympathy for that person. We must have done something great wrong. So now as a devotee, what we should do? Karma. Karma, akarma, vikarma, right? These three. Now, if you are not performing vikarma, it is so good, most of us we don't do. And then akarma we do. Now that we are aware, we should try to do that in such a way so that it becomes karma. Now, karma as a result. Again, how we perform karma, it is also again three types. This is very important. The karma again three types. How we perform karma? Kayika, Vachika, Manasika. Kayika means physically. Vachika through words. And Manasika through thoughts. So if we are not purifying, the Kayika is nothing. But Manasika and Vachika is very important. But we say something about someone that creates the whole impression completely changed. And I didn't say anything, I told only that much. Most of the village ladies, they do that. They are not going and physically harming, but they will go, have you heard about him? Oh my God, something they will say. And that gives the impression. When 2-3 ladies comes and tell about the son, even the mother loses faith on the son. And they simply not knowing they will come. I will tell you one story. That thing happened in my life. I was a young brahmachari that time, but I was allowed to give a talk. I went to a place called Salt Lake in Calcutta, not this American Salt Lake. So there, when I was giving the talk, suddenly one gentleman got up and said, the Ramakrishna Mission takes bribe to admit students in the Narendrapur. There's a very famous school of Ramakrishna Mission and famous in that state. And that was a challenge. So many people are sitting, suddenly he said like that, and I was giving the talk on the organization. Then I told, sir, can you please come on this? Everybody was turning and looking at him. I told, can you please come on the stage? Please tell others where from you got that information. Did you pay for your son? No, 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 no. I am an elderly person. It is not that. I heard from my friend. So will you please call your friend and ask to whom actually he gave that money? And I will go along with you and also with your friend to our General Secretary Maharaj and tell, please punish this Swami. Then I will go with you. Please call your friend. No, actually, what happened? He also heard from somebody, but it happens. And he was telling, it happens, it happens. I told, this is an organization, 100 years we are serving this society. Maybe one or two will be making wrong. We have 2,000 sannyasis. One or two, maybe by mistake, human being, they have done something wrong. That doesn't mean that is the main of the whole organization you're blaming like this. Have you ever said that Ramakrishna Mission has made so many wonderful students all over the world, they're working? Have you ever said that? When there was nothing, Ramakrishna Mission Swamis were working in that way. I was in the school, I know how difficult it is. How difficult it is. And the growing up boys, you have to handle them. And why unnecessarily, without knowing properly, then I said, no, you have to come and say sorry. You cannot say like that. You have to come and say sorry. I was not knowing, on hearsay I said that. Terrible karma, terrible karma. And I always say to our devotees, be very, very careful. Now, particularly in our country, and everywhere it happens, in America we didn't see, we don't know, but in our country, they go on sending out, nowadays it's so easy, sending out informations in your phone, and you will find, 10 people have been killed brutally over there, and you will get agitated. Look at this, they're all, you send it to your friends. And by that way, you are also getting involved into a false thing, a rumor that falls. Never ever think in that way. Unless and until I know really, I am not going to do it. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna says, I don't like to touch the newspaper because they give wrong information. You will never touch them. Most of the time, they will fabricate and all that. Diana did till now, the Diana passed away. Perhaps she has again taken birth. Again, she is somewhere becoming queen. But still, they are going on writing. Diana's shoe has been sold. Diana's this, that. Going on telling. It's all things good. And mostly imagination, they say. It's terrible. And that creates. And I'm giving that example, practical example I try to give. But that is, one day I was traveling in Calcutta. I think I was at that time in Andaman. I came to Calcutta. From Calcutta, I was going to Delhi. And in that flight, the air hostess, she came and sat down. They don't sit on the seat. So they knelt down and told Swamiji, you must think that how brutal these people are. No, they have hanged that person. At that time, there was a case going on in the society, particularly in Bengali society, it was going on. There one night guard or another, the guards are there. Seeing that a young girl all alone, he went over there and did wrong thing with her and then killed her also. Then that was in the court and he was arrested. And then in the newspaper, many people started telling, no, he has not done this. What is his name? I forgot. Then ultimately, court of law gave him, he should be hanged because as a guard, he is supposed to protect the girl. Instead, he himself has done this thing wrong. He should be punished, and punished is death penalty. Now the sympathy, he is Anandavaja, the very famous newspaper. They wrote, and majority of the Bengali, they carried away by the Anandavaja information. They are very good writers. And they wrote, when they were taking him for the gallows, And he was whispering and praying, let me die, you all people be happy and all that. Now everybody was crying after reading that. I told the first question is, there was no one present, forget about the reporter, except the representative of the judge and the police and the person who was actually the gallows, that person, 3 or 4 only. Where from the Anandabaja heard this whisper? And he was whispering and praying, let all you be happy, and let me die. And the whole Bengal cried after that. This lady mentioning that, she was telling, see, it is so cruelty. Well, maybe it is a cruelty, I don't know. But suppose, forget about that particular young lady. Suppose your daughter is there or your sister is there in our place. What would be your reaction? You should bless, no? Oh, that's so good. You have killed my daughter. You will bless him? How you do? Yeah. No, that is separate. No, that is not separate. You are disassociating with that poor girl who died. You are not understanding this. Even if my father or brother does this thing, he should be punished. No attachment, karma. So karma means, that's why again, now this is what is happening in the society. Let us go back to Mahabharata. Arjuna was doing the same thing. Arjuna, he prepared himself for long 12 years for this great war. But after coming over there, seeing the people standing before them, he knew with whom he was going to fight. But when he stood over there, emotion came over him. Oh, my grandfather, oh, my teacher, oh, my brother, oh, my friends, I'm going to kill them. What will happen? Then Arjuna told, no. Only for a piece of land, I am not going to kill them. Then what the Krishna told? You are a fool. Klaibyam masmagamo part. Very strong word. When you say the klibata to a hero like Arjuna, there's a great slap on his face. Klaibyam masmagamo part. Naita tai upapadyate. It is not befitting you. You are a hero. You know what is what. You should do that. From here, we find another thing, that is swadharma. So, karma with dharma. What is the function, what is the action that I am going to do, which is righteous for me? The friends, we are going to reach to God. And for that, we have taken the help of knowledge. And in the knowledge, we come to know that I am also conscious, God is also conscious. But I am bound by Maya, and God is free because He is the master of the Maya. At this, I am going to God to take His help. Please control your dog because he's going to bite me. So that Maya should not hold me. So I am going to God. And to go to God, I have to have some preparation. What is that preparation? Purity. What is that purity? Body and mind. And body purity I know. Mental purity also I heard. Now the action part of it. And when you come to action, then there are 3 types of action. Karma, akarma, bikarma. So we are not going to do the bikarma. Only akarma, that also if possible, as maximum, we should slowly, because there is no other way. We have to pass some time, so we have to do some. And at the time of the rishis, there was no like that telephone. So a little bit of game playing and all that. So passing the time is okay, but not much. But now this karma, when you come to karma, we come to know actually karma are 3 different ways I am functioning. What are the 3 different ways I function? Kaika, physically, vachika, through words, and manasika. Now this vachika is dangerous. Every day I take only ghee and rice. But when I talk, I always talk against somebody. It is better to eat some flesh and fish and no problem. But don't tell that. I go on telling against people, negative ideas. That is terrible. That is called very careful. I should not say anything that will harm others. So negative words when I am telling, be very, very careful. Because the karma will come back to you. It is like this. I am offering to God. Each and every being is nothing but God. And I am telling lies to God. And God has a habit. Whatever you give to God, He will return back 10 times. Yeah, truly. Whatever you give to God, God will return back to you 10 times. And what will happen then? If you are giving the bad thing, 10 times bad will come. If you have noticed, I say everywhere to become aware. When the person is a dead man in our country, when they put on the fire, before the lighting the fire, somebody is close to the person dead, he will carry a pitcher full of water and they'll be making a hole and he will go round. Then second hole, then go round. The water is falling. Then ultimately, after 7 rounds, they will throw the pitcher from the backside and it will break. That means the body is broken. Now, what is that water? Karma phala. They are supposed to put away the karma phala all around. That's why Thakur told, don't go and eat in the Shraddha house. Why? Because they try to distribute all the karma that the man has done through the food to all the devotees, all the people, friends. So share little, what is problem? But whatever he has, bad thing is done, good thing he will carry. Bad thing he will share. And obviously, you have to share that. So karma phala that we are going to throw is very dangerous. You are going to go to give to God, be very careful. God will never accept anything. He is such a nice gentleman. Immediately 10 times he will be giving you back. So, in Hindu temple, they were going to pour the water on the Shiva temple, Durga temple, and they made the steps very nicely. In America, all security and everything safety was taken. But couples, Indian people, the mind is like that. The husband and wife, they will carry a pitcher full of water and then pour $500 only. You have to pay for that. The Hindu temple authority was very happy. So, now, before that, they invited me to give the talk. And they were announcing, we are going to do this and that. Then, as it is my habit, and I told and explained in this way, I told that this is so good that you are carrying the water, but do you know what is that water? Your karma phala. Why unnecessarily in this cold weather you are pouring water? It's a karma phala only. To whom you are giving, to Mother Durga or to Shiva. The 2 temples are there. So you are pouring the karma phala to God and goddesses. And God has the habit to give back 10 times. Now, if it is a good karma phala, no problem. 10 times you will get back. If it is a bad karma phala, think of it. Next day, many people withdrew their name. Temple authority never. Now, Swamiji, you should not give lecture like that. How will collect funds? Now, that is true. If we know this, we are thinking God is full sitting over there. Very intelligent. He says, no, I'm not doing anything. Whatever you give, I give it back to you. Now, in the life of Krishna, the one lady came, Putana, her name. And she came and she told, see, I too have given birth to my baby, but your child is so good, Krishna is so good, I like to feed him from my breast. I like to feed some milk. And the mothers, said, okay, no problem. She gave the baby Krishna to Putana. Putana wanted to kill that baby. She came with that plan. So obviously she applied the what's called venom, that poison, and thinking that moment the baby will give the drink that, and immediately he will die. But baby was Krishna, baby was God. So obviously, when she applied that, immediately he sucked everything from her, and she died over there. Why? She wanted to give death. God gave her death. No what? And very painful death. Very painful death. She wanted to give death to God. God told, okay. And painful death, 10 times like that. But same action, when the mother was doing, feeding the baby from her own breast, she was feeling joy like heaven because of the touch of God. Because she was loving God, caring God, and wanted to save the God. Because the baby God, he wants the milk, nothing else he eats. But the mother's love, when they touched that, gave to God, 10 times more love came, and she was in great bliss. So what do you give to God? You get it back. And where you get the God? We think God is in the temple. We cheating over there, or beating a poor person, or doing here and there. But in the temple, we are very good. And sprinkling Ganga water and placing all vermilion mark and all that, the God won't know what I have done over there. As the children, they always think the father won't understand what I have done over there. He comes and I didn't do anything. But the father and mother grew up from there only. So they know what you have done. So naturally, the God knows what you have done outside. So that is why Kapila Muni, he is telling his mother, why you are so idiot, you people, not mother, you people. You are insulting me and giving suffering to me when I am leaving, and come to the temple and worship me. Can't you understand? You have already insulted me over there, all suffering that you have given to me. Now, this is the thing. Friends, you must be remembering what the Hari, the one of the 9 brothers, Yogi, what he said. Who is a good soul? He who sees God in every being. So we are going to realize God. That means we have to realize that every being is nothing but God. And when we are giving suffering to God, we have to suffer too. Well, God never takes anything. So karma is very, very important. And that karma, vachika, that's why Mother Kali is cutting her tongue. You have to control the tongue. You should not say anything in any way that hurts others. One should be very, very careful. Swami Vivekananda, he here in America and Europe, he gave the Vedanta. But in India, Ramakrishna Mission, the service-oriented. Why Vedanta? The philosophy, the highest philosophy. Here the people are ready for that. Have you noticed they never hurt you with words? Very courteous. At least in America, if you somehow just eye contact comes, immediately they will smile. When you look at a person and and immediately you will think, oh, sorry, why I looked at you. Well, actually, I didn't wanted to see you, but what to do? Well, somehow I make your eyes. But in America, I noticed everyone, immediately he will smile in such a way, very welcoming, very welcoming. I learned it here. The same thing in London I applied, ulta. When I went to London, I saw some people, they are drinking, they looked like this. I also smiled and they frowned. Because there's a different training over there. Who are you looking at me and smiling? I'm not here. So that is different. America, this is wonderful place. So have you noticed that? That is a really, really wonderful. So I am just looking at you that much, nothing else. In the beginning, when I came to America and went to into office, And there the lady, I for the I-card, I went. Swami Paradanandaji took me. Then the lady told, hey, how are you? How is the morning today? And I thought she wants to talk to me. Oh, and whatever English I knew that I wanted to tell to her, but she just smiled, hey, how are you? And then she left. Hey, what is it? She just, I was about to answer. Paradanandaji said, no, you need to answer. She just say hello and you also say hello. And that much, and nothing else. I learned that because they're all busy, but their attention they are giving to you. You are in the counter, so attention has been given. Now I have to finish my work and come and talk to you. So the wonderful system. So Vivekananda gave the Vedanta to them. What is Vedanta? Vedanta is respect for others, understanding others. Why? Because all are the same consciousness. Ishavashyamidam sarvam yat kincha jagatyam jagat. Wonderful. This whole universe is nothing but the consciousness, the living gods everywhere. So when we read that and then behave in a different way, so Vivekananda understood after the subjugation of almost like 700, 800 years, we are not ready to practice Vedanta, though that is the birthplace of Vedanta, India. It will take some time for us to once again recapitulate, once again go back to that. So he gave them the service-oriented Ramakrishna vision. Give them education, give them healthcare, give them other training, and slowly prepare them. Self-respect will come. And that self-respect, ultimate self-respect, as the Thakur told Mother, never stretch hand before others. Do not stretch your hand before others. As a householder, I am not going to take anything from anybody because I must be confident that I can help myself. But as a monk, you can do that. But that you are doing for God. Rather, a householder should do completely opposite. Hand should be like this. I should give. I can give. So that is called karma. The karma should be, I am not going to accept anything. But unfortunately, there is the beggar's mind still in our country because not much of resources, but lot of people to receive. The naturally competition. That will go slowly, slowly. Again, that will come back. I'm not going to receive anything. So this is the way the karma goes. The self-respect, it is not ego, the self-respect. Give me the help so that I can stand on my own feet. That is the self-respect. I really feel insulted when in our country at the time of what's called that election, they say, I will give you rice in 1 rupee. Who are you? I am giving you the job. I am hiring you to maintain the office of the Prime Minister, to maintain the office of the Home Minister and office of this and that. I am hiring you. I am paying you. We the people, we are paying the tax from our money. You are getting your salary. I am hiring you to maintain my country. And instead, he is telling, oh boss, allow me to clean your house. I will give you 2 chapati. What is it? This is a great insult. But when our people will understand that, when you understand that, you are a Vedantin. And that moment you will know, I am the source of everything. The Vedanta means self-confidence. Swami Vivekananda said, in Bengali, let me allow me to say that. He said, Ore, nei kore tora nei hoye jabi. There is nothing going on telling negative. Will you become negative only? So that is Vivekananda. He said, the more I grow, the more it seems to me that everything lies in manliness. What is the manliness? Self-confidence. And I can do it. Look at it. Vivekananda, 1893. And he wanted to bring one educated lady, one from India, to America so that she can speak in English and tell these people our ladies are also educated. Couldn't get one. Can you imagine? Couldn't get one. There were some, but they were converted people. But the Hindus, traditional Hindus, no education for the ladies. That was the condition. And now, our ladies, they are driving the car, they are giving the lecture, they are in the researching, they are everywhere. I think the most happy person is Vivekananda when he says that. When he sees that, like, because the confidence, that self-confidence, and he says karma. So that karma we have to perform, the karma in three different ways, kaika, vachika, manasika. The mental karma, mentally whatever we are thinking, should be always positive. No, these people are all right, I am going to help them, or no problem for me, it will be all right. So it goes on in the life of human being. Karma should be very, very positive. And be thankful to God all the time. Father, it is okay for me. You have given so much for me. You're all right. And you love the God. You love others. Try to help others, or whatever way it is possible. What will happen? You will help yourself. We cannot help the world. When we think that we are helping others, no. Actually, we are helping ourselves. So Swamiji said, giver should kneel down. So this is the way karma. Now, let us summarize. Jnana, knowledge, we applied. And how you applied?
God is conscious.
Yes. So God is consciousness, I am also consciousness. But right this moment, I am in a difficult situation because God's power is holding me. So I am going to God to tell him, please ask him to release me. So the God's power is Maya. The Maya has three different powers, Sattva, Raja and Tama. And by that way is constantly and covering the truth and superimposing on something on that truth. That is the power of Maya. I see a rope, but I don't see the rope. I see a snake. Snake is nowhere around. But I see the rope and then I cover the rope and superimpose snake on that rope. And then I become afraid. So that is the power of Maya. That when I go to the God, God will help me to pick out that. To go to God, I have to do something. One is devotion, and the basis of devotion is faith. God is there. How I will believe that? Sri Ramakrishna said. Because I have to believe somebody. Someone told, I don't believe anything unless I see with my own eyes. Then I told, don't you believe that you have eyes? Because you have not seen your own eyes. With your own eyes. No one can do that. I cannot see my own eyes. I have to take some help, mirror. Then I see, yes, this is my eyes. So Sri Ramakrishna is the mirror that God is there. The beautiful life that shows God is there. So God is there. That is the faith. Now the karma. I am going to reach to God through karma. And how we will do the karma? Be careful about the words that I use. It should not hurt anyone. Because I have learned from the jnana that God is the consciousness in everything. And obviously my karma should be accordingly. And in Bachika, I should not use any harsh word. Manasika, I should not think negatively about anyone. And I purify my own mind. So when the mind is clear, then what will happen? Meditation. Then you go and merge into that. Then we will try to do the last part of it as a meditation. And how we will do it? The meditation means, again, Mm. No, that's okay. It's because the sunlight was coming. In the meditation, there are 8 steps. There's someone and the rishis, among the rishis, they discovered the Atman. And to reach to the Atman, another person came and told, through meditation you can reach to that. And what is that meditation? They say 8 different steps. Ashtanga. Anga means the part. Anga means part. Ashta means 8. The 8 different part to meditation. First is asana. So when we are sitting in the asana, we are making the body immobile, sit in such a way. They say if you place the left leg on the floor and the right leg on the left leg, and your right leg should not be on the thigh, should be on the left leg, so that you get a good balance of your body. The squatting. And suppose you cannot squat, you are sitting on the chair, be straight so that your body is straight. And when your body is straight, it becomes easy to forget the body. Our purpose is to forget the body. Now we straight and sit, and hands is also on the knees, as because I am sitting on the floor, my body should not fall back or it may hurt. So I am keeping the balance with the hand. That is called asana. Asana means sitting posture. Then asana, pranayama. The next is the prana, that is the breathing. When I am breathing, then our energy goes into body. And when I'm exhaling, it goes out. I utilize that for my own purpose. How I utilize? I sit like that and I breathe, deep breath. And imagine that right from the top of my head up to the toe, whole body is becoming energized. So taking a deep breath, and I see that breath is reaching out, shoulder, hands, finger, then the whole body up to the toe. Again and again and again. When you are taking in and sending it down like that, what is happening? You are forgetting the external world. Your mind is going along with the energy, imagining that you cannot see the energy, you cannot see the oxygen, but you are imagining that your body is going into that way. 11 times if you do. You need not to pressure any nose, but take a long breath and send it down right from the head, from the shoulder, and going down up to the toe. 11 times you are doing it. By doing that, your body is energized. That is called prana ayama. Ayama means control. Prana means the energy, the vayu. And when you do that, asana, pranayama, pratyahara. Ahara means eating. You are refusing the food. Pratyahara. How I eat? Through eyes, through ears, through nose, through touch, I eat. Now, I am refusing. I won't see anything now. I won't listen anything. I'm not going to, I don't know what I am smelling. Only my whole mind is concentrated on that air. That is called pratyahara. And now, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. Asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. Dhyana, samadhi, it is depending on the individual's the capacity, but we can go up to the dharana. How? Now, when you take the breath, you send it down again 11 times, you are prepared. Your whole body is now ready. And next, you are taking again breathing, and this time you are focusing is going down straight through your spinal cord, the below end of it. That's called Muladhara. Mula means the root. Adhara, container. It's containing the root. There you see a flower. Over the flower, a triangle. Inside the triangle, something which is very luminous. And when you take the breath, send it down through the spinal cord and going it down at the end of it to the Muladhara. Your mind should go along with that. And over there on the first flower, then the triangle. Inside the triangle, that luminous thing is coming up when you are exhaling. Slowly, 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 it is coming up and up and up. And it is going on, traveling 7 portions. Muladhara, Shadhisthana, Manipura, then comes the Anahata. So when it comes to the Anahata, the heart, then you see a lotus red color. Then it comes to the throat, from the throat to in between the 2 eyebrows, then on the top of the head. So we see that this 4th portion clearly. On the top of the head, imagine a white color flower. You have to imagine it very strongly. On the white color flower, your guru is sitting. Then below that, in between the 2 eyebrows, yellow color flower. Over that, Saraswati, Ma Sharadamani Devi is sitting. And you are taking the blessings from the Saraswati. Then comes to the throat. There, on a saffron color flower, the Shiva, the Swami Vivekananda, he is sitting there. And again you come down, that is the heart, but on the red color flower. You have to remember, white, yellow, saffron, red. And the red color, there is your Ishta Devata is sitting. Ishta Devata or Devi. With these 4 colors, if you can imagine strongly, your mind is completely withdrawn from outside. You have forgotten your body consciousness. And you are imagining, as we go into deep, before going to deep sleep, in the dream world, we are in that imagining world. And you go to the Guru, you touch his feet, and he blesses you and asks you to go to Mother. And you come down to Mother. There's a pilgrimage. And then you go and take the dust from her feet. And she is holding your chin and kissing you and giving you the blessings as the Mother used to do. Her touch gives you a great joy. You become completely pure, happy. Then you come down to the Swamiji, he's patting on your back. The moment he is patting on your back, your Kundalini is roused up completely. You are not the body, but you are the spirit, the soul. It is all luminous. And that you go to the Lord, and that Supreme Lord, your Ishta Devata, you are sitting on that red color flower, and his feet is below. So you are placing a plate under the feet and slowly washing that feet. And then afterwards taking out the plate, then wiping the holy feet with a white cloth, dry cloth. Then applying the red and the white marks on that. Applying the flower. This is the Vishnu Charana. This is the holy feet of God. You are touching that and you are feeling great joy. Then the Lord is sitting cross-legged. You are putting a garland, then burning an incense stick, lighting a lamp, and then offering the light, as we always do by showing the light. Then offering the fruits and sweets and asking, Lord, please accept from me. That is called dharana. Because your mind is old up over there. So it is so easy. I developed this method for the students and I gave the name Prabuddha Dhyanam. It arises that rouses up your energy and the mind become very concentrated. Now, if you try to do it for 5 minutes, we can try. I will go on telling, and you just imagine that way. Ready? Okay. Take the long breath and send it down to through the spinal cord at the end of your spine. Now see that flower. On that flower, there is a triangle. Inside the triangle, a luminous, a bright thing is there. Now, when you are exhaling, it is coming up through the spine. You can feel that it is coming up. And slowly it is traveling from the lower region and it reaches to the heart. And when it reaches to the heart, you can see that a red color flower is blooming. And you go up farther, and the throat, a saffron color flower. Then farther up, in between the two eyebrows, there's a yellow color flower. And the top of the head, the white color flower. You can clearly visualize the white color. You can see the petals of those flowers. On the center of the flower, you see your guru is sitting. Light is emanating from his person. He is sitting on that flower meditating. This is not the body, but the temple. You are visiting your guru in that temple. Now you touch the feet of the guru, and he is putting his right hand on your head. You can feel that touch. And then the guru asks you to go to Holy Mother, the Saraswati, the Jnanadayini. She is the bestower of knowledge and liberation. Then you come down and the yellow color flower. Now see those color, the beautiful yellow. Over that Ma is sitting. The red border shadi. Her both the hands on her lap. There is a bangle and her hair coming down, covering the right shoulder. And her eyes are so beautiful. She is looking at you. And like a child, you go and place your head on her lap. The mother, please bless me. The mother touches your chin. And we feel we are pure. All the impurities, all have gone. Nothing but the wonderful happiness. The mother asks, you go to Vivekananda, take his blessings before going to the Supreme Lord. Now we come down again another step, and on the throat we find that yellow color flower, and Swami Vivekananda, the straight, he is sitting over there, the big turban, big eyes, like a hero he is sitting. It's so wonderful to look at the Swamiji. When you go and say, Swamiji, bless me, I like to realize God. And the moment I bow down, I can feel his heavy hand touching on my back. And his touch, immediately Kundalini Shakti is arising, the primal power. And my body is becoming divine. There's all light all around. It is all joy. It's all happiness. With the blessings of Swamiji, I come to the heart. A red lotus. I can clearly see that lotus, the red. Every petals I can see. And there on that, my Ishta Devata, a Devi, is sitting. And just to give me the opportunity, he is sitting as the people sit on the chair. I go and lie down at his feet. Then I bring a plate, keeping the plate under his feet. I pour little water. I touch that Vishnu Charana, that holy feet of God. I can feel the touch. And so kind, the God was looking at me. I take out that and then slowly, slowly cleaning the feet with a white piece of cloth. Then I am applying the sandal paste, white and red color. Then some flower, varieties of color. The God is happy. Again, he is sitting in a sweating form. I see the light emanating from his body. I bring a garland and put it. And God is happy looking at that garland. Then I light a lamp and burn an incense sticks. The beautiful fragrance. Then I bring a plate of sweets and fruits before him. And kneeling before him, I say, my Lord, please accept something from this plate. He breaks a sweet and eat. Then I offer drinking water. Then also I give something to wash his hand. Then he places his hand on my head and bless me. The moment he touches me, the Supreme Lord, I am completely transformed. I don't see my body. I see a light, a small light going and merging with the big light. Then there is nothing but light everywhere. The God and me are one. Everywhere that light. Only the feeling of happiness, the feeling of existence, feeling of joy, and nothing else. Shanti, Shanti, Hari Om. Don't open your eyes immediately. Come back to your body again. And slowly, slowly feel your body. Then you open your eyes and see Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna. So these are the 4 steps. The combination of jnana and bhakti along with the meditation and karma. If you have any question on this, we can up to 1:30.
Okay.
Hmm.
The one, I probably misunderstood.